For the past 30 years, John Ross has been a videographer at Fox 2 News in St. Louis. But these days, instead of looking at the world just through the viewfinder of his camera, John is also using a new tool to bring Fox 2's viewers a different perspective. It's a drone, a remote-controlled quadcopter, meaning it has 4 propellers, outfitted with a high-definition camera, capable of flying much closer than a helicopter to the scene of a news story that otherwise might not be reachable from the ground. For example, John shot this dramatic video of an ice rescue training exercise using the station's drone. But is it harder to take pictures with a drone than a regular video camera?
Yes and no.
Learning how to fly a drone was easier for John because he also happens to be a licensed private airplane pilot. That's not a requirement to fly drones, but having that knowledge helps.
The obvious difference is that it's unmanned, but the aerodynamics are all the same. The laws of aviation still apply.
John says with the proper training, almost anyone can learn to fly a drone. But to fly one for business purposes requires passing a test given by the Federal Aviation Administration.
You have to understand some basics, I guess, about direction and lift and, what it's going to do. You can't fly the drone in bad weather. They're not waterproof, so, you don't have the weather aspect of flying necessarily to worry about.
This drone is a Phantom 4 Pro. Its top forward speed is 45 miles per hour. Because it's made of plastic, it weighs only 3 pounds. The one drawback, however, the battery is only good for 28 minutes of flying time. So how does it work?
First things first is you have to get it out of the box, and you have to match up the props to the correct motors. So it's black on black, and it's just a push down and a lock. Battery. Then this is the control unit that will talk to the aircraft in flight.
10, 9,
it's controlled with an iPad mini.
And with that, John is ready for takeoff.
1, fire!
When the drone hovers close by, it sounds like a cloud of angry bees.
I can control how the tilt of the gimbal. Now it's just looking straight down at you. The right stick controls forward and back and left and right side-to-side movement. And then the left stick controls up and down and what they call yaw, which changes the orientation of the camera. It's really just rock solid today. There's no wind at all, so it's just sitting perfect cover right there. I can watch what it's doing on the screen, but at the same time, I'm supposed to keep it in a visual line of sight. I can't let it get too far away from me.
John has used Fox 2's drone to cover everything from storm damage to fires to road construction. But sometimes it's also used just to capture pretty pictures. John expects TV stations will continue using helicopters when videographers need to get to a story quickly or stay up in the air for a few hours instead of a few minutes. But clearly, when it comes to finding more and more uses for drones, the sky is the limit.